Hey, Zig here with Zig's Aqua Tactics. What we got going on here is I got my two discus in here. They're paired up and they're doing a shimmy shake, I call it. It's when they start to, it's one of the first signs that they're coming across when they are getting ready to spawn. This is, there she's starting to do it. See, she get, oh, there it was. A little, oh, there it goes again. See that? I get a good picture here of that. He's doing it now too. Shimmy shake. No one really has a name for it, but that's what I call it. Shimmy shake. They're really getting down there. But I put a few different objects in here to see which ones they want to spawn. I actually got this pair. They just joined up about 2 weeks ago. I noticed that during a video shoot that they love to do, Pink Floyd, this one, music video, that these two were acting a little funny, hanging out together, and then I noticed they were cleaning the slate off. This one right over here, I put in there. Now, and I didn't notice it until later. That they were doing that after I was reviewing the video to edit it. It was at this time that she came up to me and said about her gonna be famous and all this camera time she's getting, that in order, she's only gonna allow me 15 minutes camera time. That's like your demands. Well, you know how that goes. You know how that goes. You don't mess with the hand that feeds you, bitch. Just kidding. Anyway. And then it was about 2 days later, yep, there were eggs on that piece of slate. I ended up eating them all, but that was in the community tank. I got them out of there. Got this tank going next to my angels, which have yet. They had some eggs, but they got mold on them. I need to figure out how to not do that. But I took that ornament there and I mounted some plants in it. They actually turned out pretty good. And then I made these tubes, these breeding tubes that I've seen, but I added a filter in it and planted some plants in it. I'll probably do a do-it-yourself on those eventually. But I put this pot in there. I had laying around. Cleaned it up, put it in there. They seem to be moving toward that here last couple of days. But they're starting to clean on it. But right now they're just doing that shimmy shake. And then you'll see them starting to clean the surface they're going to lay their eggs on by pretty much using their mouth to pick off any algae or any dirt or anything they see on it. They'll pretty much stare at it intensely for a long hour and talk about it. Oh, see, he's doing a little clean pecking. I just put plants in there because I like them to help remove the nitrates. And they also will spawn on plants if the leaves are big enough, but These are just like some rescue plants I got out. But that's the, I guess that's it. That's all they're going to do for me right now. So, signing on, following this, and I will post update here. Oh, he's kind of cleaning that slate over there now. They don't know what to clean. But she'll get it down. She'll get it down here. I'll try to get it on video if I'm around. Alright guys, this is Aqua Tactics. Hey, hit that subscribe button please. It helps me out. I do have a product I'm going to be releasing here for Discus. Actually for any fish, but that's another thing they do right there with their, the male does that, seems like, more when he flips his pectoral fins on there. I'm not sure if that's to ward off other fish, like these angels that I put over here. They're too close, or if it's something that he does to signal to her or whatnot. But it's kind of weird though, you know, since these guys pair up. I got my other fish, my other discus in the other tank, but they're always fighting with each other, you know, sparring and back and forth, competing for the food. These dudes, I mean, it's truly a peaceful thing that they have going on when they pair up. They really get along in harmony. And I've never seen them spar. They seem to take turns eating, and it's pretty wild actually to watch their behavior when they find a mate. It's pretty cool. She wants to clean that off, but well, until later. And look at this guy. Look at it, hit that flat. Get under there, get some food underneath there. It's kind of cool to watch that too. There's really some amazing fish. They're beautiful, and that hype about them being hard to keep. They're not hard to keep. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you know, if you've kept fish before and you've kept them well, and you know, they're not that hard to keep. I mean, basically, it probably comes down to them being pricey. You know, one discus costs upwards of, you know, $70, $100. You know, if you buy some this size, you know, $50 if they're smaller, or 40, 2.5 inch, which I suggest to buy, you know, about 6, 7, 2.5 inches, probably 8 maybe, and you know, have a good sized tank, 75 gallon or more. But set up, and if you're looking to get some pairs or whatnot and raise them up, I got actually pretty fortunate. These guys, I've only had them since April. About them, they're little dudes, about 2.5 inches. Growing pretty nice, and they've paired up already. So all the other ones are kind of a little bit smaller than these dudes, but no signs of any pairing going on. And then, you know, just feed them well. And I mean, I like to feed them bloodworms. A lot of people don't like that, I guess. You know, that seems to be what they eat, but trying to get them to eat something else was pretty difficult. Like, I had to starve them basically for about 4 or 5 days before. Well, I didn't starve them. I put flake food in there, you know, and I got them to eat some pellets. These things, because I got loaches, clown loaches, but they will eat these too. Shrimp pellets. Also, I got this, but I got them to eat flakes and that. But like I said, Felt like I was starving them before they eat, because they would eat those. Eat that stuff, but sorry, it's kind of late. But I got them to eat it. It takes a while. Actually, the smaller you get them, the easier it is to train them to eat other things. So, and I would suggest doing it right away. I do also have some bigger cichlid food pellets, or that floating pellets that they put in there that they will eat, but they really don't like those, it seems like. But there's a lot of vitamins in those things. Bloodworms don't have a lot of vitamins in them, unless you buy the ones, you know, that have been fed well, you know, before harvesting. So yeah, just they like clean water. You got to keep the water clean. You got to do your water changes. You know, this one's bare bottom for obvious reasons that they are breeding in there, but I mean, it's dirty a little bit. I haven't cleaned it, you know, today, but you notice how big their poops are too after this, after you put them in a bare bottom thing, and how much actually wasted food it goes on, you know. But when there's only 2 in a tank, and it, you know, you don't have other fish that will gobble that stuff up, you know, it does accumulate. I mean, I do have a filter in there right now, so, you know, sucking down in the back, but I'll have to shut it down when they get their eggs out there. And hopefully just go out of the sponge filter. Oh god, sorry, you know. And the sponge filter and this other biological filter that I have going on there, and do water changes. You just will keep an eye on your ammonia concentrations and you know, nitrite and nitrates. Usually, if you got low ammonia, or you should have really none, but your nitrites will be low as well, because of the same bacteria consumes both of those. But to get to the bacteria that consumes the nitrates is a chore, and I'm trying to make it not such a chore. I do have some tricks up my sleeve here that I've been working on getting these particular bacteria to grow and colonize. And nothing like this stupid, I don't even want to get off on that stupid moving bed filters. They're so great concept, I guess. Good ideas behind it. Sounds great. But the way they went about, as soon as it got popular, and they made a
powering off
mini bio, whatever they are, things that, you know, you spin around in a floating bed that takes up a shit ton of room. They jack the price up on that shit's power. You know, it's just, they gouge everybody. I think that's bullshit. I mean, I can go off on that for a long time about their stupid idea. You know, that, I mean, it's a great idea, but it doesn't really work. There's nothing really bio about plastic, in my opinion. Pretty much, it's landfill to me. As soon as the machines were made, the piece of paper they wrote on to design that stuff started filling up the landfill. You know, basically what it is, it's what you're buying right there, garbage. But all right, enough of that. My products, when I get coming out on here, not only on here, but coming out for it, it's a few. They're a few months down the road, but definitely gonna make affordable, and I pretty much want, you know, I want it to be in everybody's home, you know. Hope you guys follow along. You know, I'm only human. I do make mistakes. I'm not always right. You know, a lot of it's my own opinion. You know, we're all entitled to that. You know, so keep that in mind when you're listening to me. Yeah, sometimes you have a bad day. I might have a bad day. I might piss you off. You know, it's a good day to whoop somebody's ass, 'cause it's a bad day. So you better get off my back. One of those days, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So they're shimmy shaking it down now. Look at him go. This is KGGO, the love. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Mr. Discus, can you tell us what it feels like to be in love?
Well, yes I can there, Zig. I tell you, I'm a little shy, so I always turn my back on. And my woman don't like me talking about, so I'll go over here and go over back. I understand. She probably can't hear me, but I know she can. Oh yeah, shimmy it down. She is she's a prize though, she's a prize.
Yeah, she is, Mr. Discus. Well, I'll get you back. Thanks for being on the love. Alright guys, like I said, subscribe button, please hit it. You're only helping me out. I've hit the subscribe button for many other people just to help them out. When it seems like they got low numbers, I'll subscribe to it. If if they're likable, basically, I will subscribe to it. And informative, and they do have some things that, you know, they're throwing out there that are good knowledge, then I will definitely hit them up, and hit the like button too. That's easy to hit that like button. Comment though. Actually, I need some comments. I need some ideas, things to bring up in discussion. Would be great. You guys like to argue? Put something in there. I'll argue with you. I don't care. I'm pretty debatable, so I will debate on stuff. Even sometimes when I know I'm wrong, just to go on with it. But anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, and check out my other videos if you want. I got videos on other things too. I'm a mechanic, so I do have some how-tos. Just started with that stuff. They're not the greatest. I will get some good stuff on there though here. Just haven't had time. It's all a matter of when the boss ain't looking. I'm just kidding. Anyway, catch you guys later when these guys are doing something more exciting. Alright, please.